The lights are on, and they're shining brightly, literally and figuratively on this Saturday night. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Hornets and the Vikings. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Hornets will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 20. So the Vikings offense will go to work first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. Ready to fire from the pistol.
And this is a game of where is Waldo, right? Like, there's a lot of ungood, to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, on this offense. But there is one spot that they're going to move around. A wide receiver. They're going to move this dude around. They're going to try to find matchups because he can win against anybody he faces. He is that good, Jesse, and I'm excited to see how this offense find ways to get him the football.
It's been interesting. No one's been able to figure him out yet. It doesn't matter who they've played or what the caliber of defense has been. Man zone coverage, matchups, they haven't been able to find a way to slow this guy down. You got to give this offense tons of credit. They're being creative. They're adding wrinkles each and every week. But I'll tell you right now, I fully expect this guy to go off today.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Vikings with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The Vikings are moving quickly down the field. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watch film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Finds his man. It's Montgomery. Still running at the 40. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And he'll be brought down. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Hornets will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got his man down the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Vikings have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Frederick. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered.
Finding some room.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Handoff to the single running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Vikings kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying the left side.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
ISO means we're trying to ISO a linebacker, get downhill right now. We're not trying to ISO a corner and get wide and start to go outside. A lot of times when you bounce that thing that's supposed to go in the middle, those guys aren't taking the proper angles out wide. They're assuming where the ball's going, and that's inside. Good job by the defense, but the offense has to know where that play's supposed to go.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. The Vikings with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll do it himself on the draw. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Here's the pressure. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the fullback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Looking left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Hornets will punt it away on 4th down. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The lone back's got it. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Vikings send out the punt unit.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it on the option. Nice move there. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The RPO, it's complete. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
They'll run it from the gun. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And the Hornets looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to take off. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Vikings open this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Might be changing the route. Run it with the fullback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
shakes off the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Vikings in the hurry-up. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. The Vikings come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Banks. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Got his man on the right. Going the other way, and he's got room. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Give to the back. Hard running there. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Vikings open this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you what, safeties in today's football now, it changes, right? You used to be big hitters that spin down all the time and have to play the run. Now with so much pass, so much spread,
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The corners are walked up tight. Back to pass, it's Flowers. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Hornets will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the ground, it's Gates. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Temple Owls. And it's the Nittany Lions in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Vikings will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Hornets in a good spot here with second and short. Rides to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Behind the chains now on second and long. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Finds a seam. Into the end zone. Touch. Hornets.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Number 47, set to kick it off.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Vikings open this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down.
Here's a little room there. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Using his legs, it's Gates. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Turning it on. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. The Vikings racing to the line in a hurry-up.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Here comes the heat, trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Vikings now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Banks. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense... Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Quick release by the QB. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. First down here for the offense. Going with the ground game left. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll run it again. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Here's a heat. Touchdown Hornets. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
Number 47, set to kick it away.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Vikings open this drive as the offense looks ready to go. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Frederick. Time to take a shot. Catch in stride inside the 15. He's brought down the 1 a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Viking. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harvey. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the third quarter. Good, solid tackle. Now on 3rd and 10. If they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Maybe a crease. Smashes ahead. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this. Making an impact. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And now on second down for this offense. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Fires left. He's got it. On the move at the 30. And they'll do more than move. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Offense in an empty set. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Number 47, set to kick this one away.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He wants to throw. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. Looking to pass. It's Frederick. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Gets it to the back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
And this is not the sit.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Looking for the score. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. It's complete to the right. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He splits the uprights. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it. The Hornets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. 2nd and goal again. And they're able to get him down.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Hornets. The end zone, he's got it.
Number 8.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking downfield on first down. He uncorks one deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Vikings peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's 4.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna look downfield again. Gets rid of it. It's complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Under fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have got beat time and time again up front, especially in...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. He's got it on the right. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hornets with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off.